What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's our third game of the day. It is Texas Longhorns hook 'em and the Colorado State Rams, and it should be a good one. The Colorado State Rams defeated Virginia in the first four, and now they're in the first round. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new to us and watching on a replay. We appreciate you being here. But what a full slate of games today. A lot of fun. Another SEC team gone down. I'm getting kind of worried. That's the second SEC team to go down in the thing. So let's go here to already. Come on now. Get back in there. Man, come on now. Sorry, I thought it was on. My bad, y'all.
21 with Oral Roberts in this Sweet 16 run, but the 4.3 assists, he's on a better team, and that's what makes him go. And then Dylan Dessou, if he can knock in that jump shot, stretch the defense. This Texas team not only gets past this game, but can make a long run. Again, he was out because of injury, but he's gotten back. And speaking about scoring, Isaiah Stevens is the same way with 2,340 points in his career now, and very good friends with Max Asmus, too. Back in high school, competed each other. So we have two scoring guards that are going to go at it. But let's see what the difference is between the two teams.
Two Texans. Isaiah Stevens, a CSU legend, one of the best point guards in the country. We're ready to roll. Tip coming up next from Charlotte.
All right, appreciate y'all hanging out here with tonight. Maybe we'll get some more folks in here if YouTube just shares us out. We'll see how that goes. But appreciate all the love here tonight. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. And it's been a great day. We started off with Michigan State versus Mississippi State, and then we moved to UNC versus Wagner University, and now we are here for Texas versus Colorado State. And then after this, my Vols, we play at 8 something, so we're going to be doing this game and the Vols game, so make sure you go over there and hit the like for that as well. But Texas Longhorns, let's talk about the Longhorns. They are 20-12, the 7th seed in the NCAA tournament, and we're facing the Colorado State Rams, the 10 seed, the 25-10 Colorado State Rams. So we're going to see here very shortly what's going to happen here with this game. There's the stats on their screen right here. Stats, and we also have a rolling ticker as well right here. So make sure y'all hit the like button for us and subscribe to the channel. And we're going to bring on you some more basketball tonight. We appreciate you guys a lot. So just waiting on the feed to come back in and see if we get some more friends in here. The last two streams, by the end, we've had over 200 folks in here. Of course, the bots are out there. If you see the bots, make sure you report them. Give them a good old report. What's up, Matthew? Welcome back again. Hanging out all day with me, buddy. I appreciate that. But as soon as the audio comes back, I got to take a phone call really quick. So, might be just you and I talking in here. There's 12 of us now. It's gaining a little bit. It's gaining. I started a little early. Sorry, y'all. I know I started a little early. Realized the tip was at 5:50, so I probably need to adjust the UT game as well. Will be the UT games right after this one. I used the Charlotte to use all of the games. So, and if you're watching on Twitch or Twitter, what's going on? Welcome in. If you're watching on replay, hello too. Thank you for joining us. So Texas Longhorns, the Hook'ems, hook 'em up. So we have emojis as well for you Longhorn fans. I do have a redeem Longhorns and redeem Rams are your redeems tonight for your favorite school. So here we go, back at it. Here we go.
Men's Basketball Tournament is sponsored by Powerade with 50% more electrolytes. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. And by Godzilla Kong, only in theaters
Kenneth, what's
March
up?
29th.
Back again, bud.
7-10 matchup tonight.
Yeah, you
from
guys shelled
Charlotte
today.
in the Midwest region. Colorado State out of the Mountain West against the Texas Longhorns. And Allie LaForce, Dylan Dessou is back. It was a brutal injury last year that knocked him out of the tournament.
That's right, Brian. Dylan Dessou put himself on the map in last year's NCAA tournament when he carried Texas to a first-round win over Penn State. But unfortunately, during that incredible 28-point performance, he injured his left foot. Coach started him the next game against Xavier in the Sweet 16 because he thought it was the right thing to do, but he only played 2 minutes before getting pulled and placed into a walking boot, having to watch the rest of a game in a hoodie. Then he had to painfully watch his team blow a 13-point lead against Miami and miss the chance to make its first Final Four since 2003. But he's back. He said, quote,
What's up, Suzanne?
I thought my career
What's
was
up?
over at the end of last season. It motivated me to want to get back, and getting to come back and play in the tournament one more time is a dream come true.
Good stuff, Allie. Good to see Dessou back and healthy. You see the starting fives. Dessou and Asmus are stars.
Here we go, tip
Joel
off.
Scott had a big
Colorado
game
State in their green
in the
and
first
gold.
four against Virginia,
Texas in all
but
white
They are led by Isaiah
with their
Stevens. Our
burnt
three officials,
orange
Jeff
says
Clark,
Longhorns on the chest.
Brett Smith and Nate Harris.
And they win the
Jose
tip-off.
Nieves
Here we
is
go.
the alternate official. Away we go from Charlotte. Texas controls the opening tip. The 7 seed trying to advance. The winner will match up
Longhorns
against St.
turns
Peter's
it over
or
already.
Tennessee, and that is going to be Colorado State basketball to turn over right out of the gates. First possession for Texas.
Yeah, very good for Colorado State because, one, you don't want to beat yourself. You want to take high-quality shots. The key is defending the initial thrust of Texas and not allowing them to get 2 feet in the paint. And offensively, be patient, but don't go deep into the shot clock.
Big Clifford finds Patrick Cartier. Cartier in traffic.
And he misses it.
Rebound coming off to Ethiel Horton. Now Max Asmus starred in this tournament 3 years ago in the bubble in Indianapolis for Oral Roberts. His final year transferring to Texas. Misses on his first try. There is Dessou.
And the Texas Longhorns get the first
And
points.
offensive rebounding can be huge for Texas because they keep you spread out defensively, and you have to find the body because the Texas bigs, along with the guards, they stay active.
Come on now.
Two villains for Texas.
Colorado State
Dylan
with the
Mitchell,
ball.
Dylan Dessou. They
It'll
are
take me a little bit to
handful.
learn these
The
names.
interior, Lee Clifford, the transfer from Colorado, back to Cartier. And
Cartier with a
the first
2.
basket for Colorado State. Kid out of Brookfield, Wisconsin. The D2 transfer was the conference player of the year at Hillside College in Michigan.
Here we go. Texas
His
ball.
chance to live out a dream,
Longhorns.
not only at the D1 level, but we had March Madness for the
Texas
first time.
looking.
Let's go to
The
connection.
7th seed.
Little
Up
field.
tied at 2. And Texas
Jesus,
ball
stick
off
together.
his foot.
No, with Patrick. Somebody knows your daughter?
Yeah, there's a long connection there, friends of friends, and Wisconsinites all stick together.
Right. Well, I tell you what, he has some outstanding footwork. He's not going to beat you with athleticism. He tries to beat you in between the ears by using
Texas
high IQ
looking.
in good position.
And out of
inside
bounds.
Right there. Able to reach inside.
It's gonna be
Colorado
Texas ball here,
State.
but just shy of 4 seconds. There's
Knocked
Rodney
it out,
Terry,
but
now in
Texas
his
ball
second
still.
year. Remember, was the interim coach last season. Got the full-time job. Took over for Chris Beard in the middle of the season last year. Went to an Elite Eight.
What's up,
Big
Suzanne,
12
Matthew?
a season ago. Texas had an up and down.
Texas
lead, but
3!
feel like they
Way
are
off.
clicking
Shot
right now.
clock
That
violation.
did not hit the rim, according to the officials, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Colorado State holding strong here defensively.
Well, let's take a look on the other side. Did it care him at all No, that hit the backboard.
Backboard, good call.
Yeah, but good defensive start right now by Colorado State, kind of standing its ground a little bit. And, you know, every defensive play is not going to be perfect.
Here we go. State ball here.
More stops than not.
I'm going to call Colorado State and Longhorns, Texas, whatever.
When they are right, the ball moves.
State with a spin. And a jump ball. Texas ball.
Ties him up. And we take a look at Nico Medved, age 50, out of Roseville,
Nevada
Minnesota. Grew up.
Loses to Dayton.
The Big Ten, grew up at the bar.
They move on.
Arena. Was an assistant at Colorado State under Tim Miles, who's now at San Jose State. Had a year at Drake, 4 years at Furman, and now in his 6th year at Colorado State. Stevens gets up his first shot. Nothing there. Another rebound by I.T. Horton.
You talked about the offense for Colorado State. A lot of ball movement, body movement, backdoor cut. So Texas going to have to be on their P's and Q's and talk early in order to defend the multiple movements and beautiful pump fake.
Colorado State to the basket and in.
Nick Clifford.
4-2.
Transferred from Colorado to Colorado State. Pretty controversial. He felt like his playing time
Here we go. Texas
was
ball.
going to be limited
Down
for
by
the
2.
Buffaloes, with the emergence of Cody Williams there. Well, he has been excellent for the Rams.
He missed the second.
He is a free shooter from beyond the arc. He worked on that shot while he was hurt. We'll get into that story a little bit later, but
Back out. Colorado State to the basket. Spin move. Back door. 6-2. Rams.
You stand still. You turn your back. You don't have ball you man principles. This Colorado State team will back cut you all day. And how about having a center that can drop dimes just like that?
Get out.
Patrick Cartier.
Texas can't hit a 3.
Cold to start this game from beyond the arc. He's 0 for 3. Offense runs through.
Here we go.
He's the center of the
16 minutes to go here. Colorado takes it to the pushes to the basket, fighting 3 guys over it. 1 goes up for it. Turnover. Here comes Texas.
Asmus trying to turn the corner, hangs, no good.
And he misses. Rebound State.
Back well in transition. Strong.
Oh, Strom almost had it.
Furious start to this game. Not a lot going in for the Longhorns. Texas just 1 out of 7. Do have a couple of offensive rebounds. Haven't been able to cash in as Tyrese Hunter misses a 3.
Texas cannot buy a basket, y'all.
You keep in mind, Texas has some time
6-2.
coming from the conference tournament. I think maybe 8 days, I think it was. So now in between games, so they can contribute to some.
Colorado State to the basket. And there for the rebound.
Stevens doesn't make it.
Stevens
That time
tips it in. It's 8-2 Rams.
But I like the pace right now for Colorado State because that forces Texas to kind of dig deep for some energy. Dig into that second win early.
Texas.
Asmus sets up Horton, but he steps out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds before he shot the 3.
Colorado State coming out of the first 4, brimming with confidence, and a great start on a no-look from Cartier.
All right, so our first timeout of the night. This is where I introduce myself, CeeLo. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our basketball channel right now. This is our 3rd game of the day. We started at 11 o'clock this morning. We did Mississippi State versus Michigan State. We did the 2nd game was UNC versus Wagner. This is our 3rd game. We still have another whole game to go. We got another whole game, Tennessee versus St. Peter's. Make sure you're there for that one as well. We hope to see every single one of y'all there as well. So we appreciate y'all hanging out. Hit that like button. See if we can get to 100 likes. We haven't had a game that's been on TNT yet today. So both have been on CBS. Might be a little different. The bots are doing their thing. Make sure you report those. They'll be shut down here pretty soon. But they've been doing a good job with that. But you can tell when they get shut down because they start coming in just a little bit more. But let's see if we can get up to over 100 people in here to watch this game. If you're a Longhorn fan, say hook 'em horns. And if you're a Ram fan, put go Rams. If you're a Texas Longhorn fan, say hook 'em horns. And if you are not, put go Rams. Let me see who's here tonight watching along with us. We'd love to see who else is with us tonight on the channel. So appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much. And I'm ready to have a good time here. So. Those bots, man, they don't give up. We also have a ticker here for you guys. You can see our who's won, who's lost, who's coming up tonight. There's the Michigan State score. North Carolina that we did there as well. They won. They put 90 points up. Tennessee coming up next. That's our next game. Tennessee, St. Peter's, and Texas, Colorado right now. We're doing that one. And then we got Akron went down. South Carolina went down. SEC teams 0 for 2 today. 0 for 2 so far on the record in the NCAA tournament. So, got to fix dinner. All right. I'll take a steak, whatever you got. Horns. We got some emojis for you Longhorn fans. I guess no one's going to speak up. Here's some Longhorn, hook 'em horns. Where's the other one at? I don't see it. Oh, here it is right here. All right, here we go. Nevada and Dayton, as Dayton knocks off Nevada.
63-60 the final. Dayton to face Arizona on Saturday. Back to Brian, Jim, and Allie.
All right, Jamie, thank you very much. Great job on the update desk. And how about Dayton advancing? That's in the West. Sweet 16 in LA in the West. Colorado State ball here coming out of that timeout. And a held ball once again. Tyrese Hunter tying up Joel Scott. Possession arrow belongs to Texas.
But Tyrese got hit by the screen, and that fortunately put him on the ground right next to Scott to be able to peel back and tie him up and get jump ball, and now turn over possession to the Longhorns.
Joe Palmer on the floor for the first time for Colorado State. Rocking the headband. Kendall Weaver, his first minutes as well. Trying to get some offense going. Naismith's pounded by Palmer. And Texas off to a 1 of 9 start, shooting the ball.
Shoot 3 for the Rams. Oh, brick.
Flying high for the rebound.
Here comes Texas.
Cedric.
8-2.
From Virginia.
8-2 Rams.
Coming off the bench as well. Rodney Terry going to his bench group to run with Asmus to try to get their offense jump-started here. They've missed their last 7. Now Weaver, he turns
Texas to the basket, and they finally got it in.
I tell you what, now Colorado State played good defense for about 24 seconds of that 30-second shot clock, but the constant moving up top put the defender right on the backside.
Colorado State
Weaver
looking,
turn the corner,
back out.
Finish through some traffic.
Palmer runs into his own man, Joel Scott. And now Scott working inside on Cunningham. Kicks it. Head
3 for Sprint. Oh, brick. Too short. Hit the front of the rim. Here comes Texas.
And now Cunningham will get it organized. Colorado State with a D2 and a D3 transfer. 2 D2 transfers.
How's that a double dribble?
In Scott and Cartier. And Joe Palmer out of the D3 ranks as Hunter hangs. He is fouled.
Hunter's fouled by the Rams.
To the free throw line goes Hunter. That's a foul on Nick Clifford. Tyrese Hunter will have a pair. Couch or courtside. Refresh your fandom.
12:51 to go here.
Coke Zero Sugar.
Keep hitting that like button.
The best Coke ever. Try and decide.
That's going to be rough.
Brian, you know, it's always fascinating to me is the...
Only 8 likes. Let's see if we can get to 10.
Tournament.
2 more to likes
about,
to 10.
You know, guys, in the pressure, pain, the excitement, but the nervous energy. The nervous energy at times causes the oxygen just to be a little bit shorter. You know, so
8-5.
you see players breathing a little bit heavier at the beginning of games.
Texas to the line.
That nervous energy has got them so hyped. And then you'll see
1 shot.
maybe midway through that first half, things start to settle in a little bit. Guys get their
Good.
nerves under control and now get back to playing. But that initial thrust,
8-6.
especially if it's your first time being in the tournament, is something to be.
Almost threw it away. Rams bringing it up.
Well, and I think Nico Medved recognizing that. Going a little deeper in this bench here in the early going.
Right.
Stevens with the ball.
Jackson on the floor with Sean Emba as well, along with Jalen Rake, who is in the normal rotation. Inside Palmer.
Looking for somebody. Shot clock. Lake shoots it up, misses. Rebound Texas.
Now a chance to tie or take the lead.
Texas to the basket, a foul.
Shedrick whacked on his way up. The big man with
Shedrick.
surgeries on both shoulders. Caden Shedrick, North Carolina native.
Did Kansas win? I'm not. No, they don't play yet. They don't play till tonight.
Shedrick will head to the line.
He did a great job. I mean, you talk about the shoulder injuries, but the last play, boxing out Emba first, and then he quickly got down the court, was able in that transition or secondary break to set that elbow screen and roll, isolated corner, which is empty, and able to catch it and get fouled. But that's the kind of extra effort you need. You defend on one end,
8-6.
and then you get out and run and transition in the other.
What's up, Andrew? Dropping those horns.
1 out of 2.
It's 1 out of 2 on the free throws. Texas gets into by 1, down 8-7.
By a point. 8 minutes into this first half.
Comes the
We're
Rams.
in the Midwest region now here in Charlotte.
Crossed.
Top seed in the Midwest is Purdue, then Tennessee. We got Tennessee next against St. Peter's. Sweet 16
Rams looking backdoor, tried it again, didn't work.
Bottom of the backboard. Colorado State gives it away.
Here comes
Here's
Texas.
on the drive, taking on Emba.
And a foul.
Weaver fouled on his way
Rams
in.
foul
Weaver is a high
Texas.
flyer, and he has been on the attack, giving him a good boost.
Adams
Good
had the
energy
ball.
coming off the bench. Colorado State by a point.
All right, appreciate y'all hanging out. Let's take a quick look here. Kind of sloppy play for both teams. Texas 20%, Colorado State 33% from the field. So 3 turnovers for the Longhorns already, 2 for the Rams. No 3-point shots at all for both teams. Let's take a look at who has points already. Dizu for Texas has 2. Carter has 2 for Colorado State and 2 for Scott and 2 for Strong. So both teams kind of filling each other out here. Colorado State's actually played on Tuesday night, so they kind of have something here. But who's your Final Four? Addicted Gaming. I had UConn. Let's see, UConn, North Carolina, Kentucky, Purdue. That was my serious bracket. Are you doing every game of March Madness? No, I wish I could, but I cannot. So the reason I'm doing a whole bunch of games today is because I will be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I won't be able to do either one of those games. But next week we'll pick back up on Thursday after baseball. But make sure you're in that subscribe if you're new to us. We're trying to get to 10,370. We're making our way to 10,400. So keep hitting that like button. Keep on hitting the subscribe. But when we have time to do March Madness, we'll definitely do it. Today I took the day off. I've always wanted to stream a whole bunch of games on March Madness Day. That was always something I always wanted to do. And I'm doing it. So tomorrow, maybe an audio game during the day. I won't be on camera, but you'll have all this fun stuff here. So we'll see how it goes. But I haven't decided that yet or not. I might be too busy, but we'll see how it goes. Might have a day game, no mic, no camera, but we'll see how that goes. But appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And can't wait to see tonight's game. Tennessee versus St. Peter's. Our boys are playing Tennessee Vols. That's another reason I wanted to play. I wanted to be off and not have to worry about it. But I want to do a couple games here and there and have some fun with it. So make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribe. Trying to get to 10,370. We're 6 away. Hopefully we'll get some more folks in here as the bots get taken down. We'll see. If Tennessee advances, will you do that game? No, I'm like I said, I'm going to be gone. Actually, I'll be in Knoxville.
BYU out from the Big 12. Duquesne winning that one. A moment ago, Allie LaForce with Rodney Terry.
Well, Coach, how do you explain the start offensively, but more importantly, how do you ignite this offense?
Well, I thought we got some really good looks to start. Double D, shooting those threes. Shot them well all year long. We just need to sell in a little bit.
Thank you for that subscribe. Coleman Sports. Nice.
Into the paint. We need to keep them out of the paint.
Always to find something new.
Double D talking about Dylan Dessou.
Here we go, Rams ball. Up by 1 here against Texas.
Fired up 3 right away. That is 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. But this bench group, Jim, for the Longhorns have come in and settled the game.
Turnover. Here comes Texas. Goes to the basket, throws it up, good. No foul. 9-8. Finally, Texas takes the lead here. The Rams going left to right, all green with gold trim. Texas all white with burnt orange that says Longhorns on it. 3! And that's off the side. Colorado State, what a save! What a save by Palmer. Almost was going out of bounds. What a hustle.
Another possession here. Trying to get Isaiah Stevens going. One of the great point guards.
Jackson there looking. Who's that now? I can't see. 4. Shoot 3. And it off the rim. Texas ball. Here they come. Texas throws it up. And, oh my God, these guys making crazy moves to get the ball back in. On the other side, 4 goes to the basket, throws it up, fouled. Hunter shoots it up, gets the basket. A 3-point play coming up. Hunter gets a 3-point play. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It's Hunter that kind of started this offensive possession with the push, the skip pass, the long closeout. That time, Joe Palmer, despite the headband there, not enough height to get up top and had fouled him with the body. But the quick ball movement opened up the drive that time by Hunter to get himself to the basket and ultimately to the free throw line.
Tyrese Hunter, Racine, Wisconsin, started at Iowa State. Such a key, kind of a wild card for the Longhorns. There's Dylan Dessou, double D, coming back in. Good minutes there for Hunter. Yeah. And Hunter will get a breather. How about this 10-0 run for Texas?
10-0 run for Texas.
The last 5 minutes of game time. And Colorado State looking for their first field goal in over 5 minutes.
Yeah, Texas did a good job of adjusting to the backdoor cuts, and here's an offensive foul. I think
offensive foul on the Rams.
Stevens, yeah, trying to get through. And, you know, Texas doing a good job, too, of making Isaiah Stevens a little bit uncomfortable.
As the Big 12 said this year, Oklahoma and Texas, enjoy your 5-win seasons from now on. Eternity. That's right, going to the SEC next year. Texas.
On the floor with Shedrick.
Here they come to the basket. Nope, spins around, turns, shot, misses.
Strong with a rebound. Asmus still trying to get loose here. He's 0 for 5. Makes sense. Colorado State coming on the first 4. They're fully in it. Stevens misses again.
Colorado State's gone dry from the 3-point line. Still.
Colorado State elevated confidence. They were
no shots from the 3-point for both teams.
They thought they were going to be in the field of 64 to start. It was a bit of a surprise on
Longhorns
Selection Sunday
looking
to have to rally up
back inside.
Up and get to Dayton, winning that game against Virginia in dominating style. Jimmy, a 25-point win, whirlwind to get here, and I think they're playing with a little chip on their shoulder. Colorado State feeling like their conference, the Mountain West, not getting the
out of bounds. Colorado State ball. It's 12-8.
One or two ways.
What's up, John?
Disappointment part. Disappointment meaning we didn't get in.
Awesome, John. We'll enjoy it, man. We have a fun time.
And you don't play.
Everything we do is fun.
They took it the other way, took it personal, and said, we're going to prove to the committee that they made a mistake. So once they kind of got their arms and heads wrapped around that was the challenge, that's what needed to be done. They embraced it and said, okay, we're in. And we're going to prove that we
have to reset the stream here when I
first NCAA tournament win on Tuesday night.
Shoot it up off the bounce, off
And
the
Dylan
net there,
Mitchell
no score.
wrangles the rebound.
Texas with the
using
rebound.
A 10-0 spurt, leading 12-8 here. Dylan Dessou.
Rams have gone cold from the
Now
field.
Weaver goes to work. Dessou
Shoot up.
some open space.
And he misses.
Shot no good.
Some good
Man,
looks by Dessou.
Dessou couldn't even buy a
pass by
basket.
Weaver, but not able to get it in. So you see our highlights from the top of this game with A. Smith and Dessou and Stevens all kind of struggling a little bit right here early offensively.
Two guys that have had great success, Dessou and A. Smith, in the NCAA tournament. I mean, A. Smith was one of those stars in 2021, lit March Madness on fire with that run in the bubble in Indianapolis. Oral Roberts making it to the Sweet 16. And of course, Dessou had a 28-10 game last year.
But you know, to A. Smith's defense, his role at good steal. It's so different at Texas. They give it right back.
Steal by the
So
Rams.
he had the ball in his hands all the time at Oral Roberts. So even if he got out of rhythm, he was able to get back in it because he possessed the basketball, and his usage rate was extremely high. It's a lot different with this talented Longhorns team.
That was Weaver who got
Comes Texas again.
Forced the turnover.
To the basket. No foul. Gets his own rebound. Good.
Nico Medved wants to talk it over. Texas
Mitchell
to put some roots
brings it down. Misses the rebound.
The run is 12-0 Texas. They lead at 14-8 as Cartier limps off.
All right. So, got his own rebound and then scored it in. So 14-8 is the score. 14-8 is the score. Let's see. Colorado State 25% from the field. Texas 27% from the field. 6 turnovers by the Rams. That's hurting them. 3 for the Longhorns. 14 rebounds for the Longhorns and 11 for the Rams. So kind of a slow back and forth game, but keep hitting that like button. Subscribe. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for us. We would love for you to hang out with us for the rest of the year with some basketball and see how it goes. Appreciate y'all hanging out. But coming up here at 8-something, Tennessee versus St. Peter's, the nightcap of the game. See if our boys can win. Move on to Saturday. There's the Longhorns. Yeah, we do have redeems for you Texas fans. ! Redeem Texas, or redeem Longhorns with an S, and then redeem Rams. So those are your redeems for today. And we also have emojis as well for members. Probably going to give away some memberships in the Tennessee game. So make sure your memberships are on for receiving memberships, receiving gifts on your Google settings. Probably giving away 5 memberships for the channel. We'll see how that goes. Just waiting on it to come back here. Got about, doesn't tell me here. Where are you at? 18 seconds coming back. All right, coming back here, ready to have some fun here in the neighborhood. Not too many Longhorn and Colorado State fans tonight, I guess.
Game summary, Colorado State jumped out 8-2, but Texas on a 12-0 run here. Colorado State has not made a basket in the last 7 minutes and change. Cartier is back on the floor, Jimmy, but he took a spill here. Can't quite tell if it's ankle or knee, but grabbing at his left leg.
Yeah.
He's going to ride it out. We'll see how effective he can be.
Well, I mean, at this point, too, unless it's dire, you're not coming out this game. There's no way.
His whole life
You've been waiting for this right here. It's like, I got to do whatever.
0 points in the last 7 minutes for the Rams. They have gone cold.
Step it up, whatever it is.
Step back 3, and he couldn't find it. Rebound, Texas.
Texas grabbing all the boards right now. 1 and done for Colorado State. They've missed 9 in a row now. Hunter back on the floor, running with Dessou, Mitchell, Horton, and Weaver. Lee Clifford guarding Hunter. Up top for
Big
Mitchell.
slam.
The high flyer,
Mitchell.
Mitchell,
Slammer
the
jammer.
sophomore, Out of Tampa, Florida. Outstanding.
Let's go
player,
Texas.
top 5
Danny.
high school prospect coming out of Tampa, the Montverde Academy.
Yep.
Hey.
You know, we saw the game summary. We saw the numbers.
Off grid.
But numbers don't tell the whole
Some days you
story.
get to take, I actually have time off.
Bench
I have a job
the
where I can
credit
take time off.
for getting the energy. Now it's a tie-up because now this unit is playing a little bit more energy. When you do that, the alley.
But hey, thanks for coming back.
Is open, and now you're on a big-time run.
And we got a commercial break, 16-8. He said, "Not you again." So what's up, y'all? 16-8. Texas up by 8. Colorado State has gone scoreless. Scoreless. They cannot buy a basket, but appreciate the ones that are here. Appreciate you too, Off Grid. Appreciate you too. Danny says, "Let's go Texas." Who got winning it all? Danny, I have Purdue winning one bracket and UConn winning one bracket. And I have a fun bracket where Arizona wins it all. We'll see what happens. Creighton, baby. Yeah, they did. They won today, too. And we have our little, was it right here? Yep. Right here. Kentucky, Oakland's going to be a good game, too. That should be interesting. Can Oakland put 100 points on Kentucky tonight? Will it be like 100-100 something? The Ducks won. Yeah, Oregon looked good, right? Another SEC team down. Another SEC team down. Mm-hmm. 22 seconds commercial coming back here. And off grid, we're not done yet. We got one more game off grid if you're still here. A guy just asked me, "You're on again. Do you not have a job or something?"
Do you want me to answer that?
Roasted chips.
Do I have a job or something?
For property
Just do this all day?
And by Wendy.
Okay, I was doing
the
like
official
5 free
hamburger
brackets.
of
I got
March
UConn,
Madness.
Iowa State, Creighton, North Carolina, and Purdue. Awesome.
Texas Longhorns have doubled up Colorado State. Moment ago, Allie LaForce with Rams head coach Niko Medved.
Well, Coach, this game has been a series of exchanging dry spells. When it comes to your offense, how do you ignite them, and especially Stevens giving him the confidence?
I mean, I think it's two things. I mean, obviously, their pressure's bothering us right now. We got to do a better job of being edgier and getting into our stuff, and I think we're taking the bait and taking some shots we don't have to have. And so we got to trust what we're doing a little bit more, and so their pressure's speeding us up. And so we got to calm down. The good news for us is it's 8 points, so we got to find a way here to make a run in the last 7 minutes.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
And thanks to Niko Medved. It's Colorado State's ball here on the held ball. To his point, a little out of character right now.
All right,
Colorado
Rams
State,
ball,
excellent
inbound, bottom
assist-to-turnover
baseline.
ratio, 5th best in the nation coming into this game tonight. 1 assist, 6 turnovers.
Can he hit a three? He finally hit one.
Needed that. Colorado State coming out of the timeout.
Was that
They
Palmer?
get a 3-ball from Joe Palmer. First 3-pointer made for Colorado State in this one.
Yeah, Rodney
Palmer with the three.
Slick coming out that timeout in the
Almost
zone
turned it over there.
defense.
Texas there.
And Colorado
16-11,
patiently ran it
Texas.
to offense, got 2 feet in the paint and kicked it out for a 3.
Dessou kind of gives a
See
shoulder and he
how it stopped.
misses.
Offensively, you saw
comes-
the ball
here
trickle
comes the
through.
Rams.
Finally, can you get something else going to keep the momentum up?
Back
Clipper
out.
cut off. Colorado State goes 8.5 minutes between made field goals before Joe Palmer rips that 3-pointer. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Lake rises up, missed it.
Lake misses a shot, the jumper. Here comes
Good
Texas.
rebounding game already. Horton's got 5 now, one of them offensive. Horton guarded by Stevens. Gives it up. Weaver
Good.
lays it in. Weaver's giving
That's
a boost, as he
Weaver
always does.
with the layup.
Well, a team that loves the back cut and loves movement, give them a little taste of their own medicine. And that time, Weaver didn't stay married to the corner. Tough shot
missed
right there by Clifford.
Really short by Clifford on that shot from the three.
CSU 1 out of 6. Texas 0 for 7. Asmus and Dessou off to rough starts here in this one. Asmus on the bench right now. Dessou just 2 points. 1 of 6. And
Texas turns it over. Here comes the Rams.
Passes it up. Now
Thought he was going to shoot a three there.
Clifford, tough turnaround.
Clifford turns around, shot, nothing.
Good one-on-one defense that time by Horton. He cut off the baseline.
Hunter will get it organized as we go into 5 minutes. Dessou.
Big three for Dessou.
Misses again.
He misses.
Will Dessou keep shooting?
Texas hadn't hit a three-point shot yet.
Get some good looks. You don't stop. Maybe you put it on the deck and attack, but you don't turn down the shots you've been shooting all year.
Dessou picks up his second foul.
The Wagner Seahawks.
Games on your computer, phone, tablet,
Wagner, they lost to North Carolina today.
NCAA March Madness Live. Download now to stay up to date on all the action. Part of a 16-game schedule today, the greatest day on the sports calendar.
Misses.
Round 1 in the field of 64.
Rams get it back. Dishes it out.
Chance here. Stevens resets, three-pointer. No.
Oh, Stevens was wide open. He missed it.
From beyond the arc.
Here comes Texas.
Sweet 16 against North Carolina. I struggled in the first half to kind of find my rhythm. It wasn't the first game, but I did struggle in that first game as well a little bit my junior year to try to find
nice little turnaround throw over his shoulders. Shedrick.
You know, you're 6'11".
He's got 3 points.
Nice little touch for a jump hook inside as Cedric was able to knock that in.
The redeem is no longer needed, yeah. It's there for anybody that wants it, though. I was just hoping a Wagner fan would use it.
Now Shedrick defending there forces the turnover.
Another turnover by State.
Back on the floor.
Rams.
3,000 plus points in his career. Sitting 8th right now. He is the active leader in points scored in college basketball. Horton, pull up. Missed it.
Man, they cannot buy a three.
Down the rebound. Here he comes. Clifford long and lean. He'll crossover. Gets a step on Asmus and a wedgie. Foul
First
on
one.
the floor. No basket.
First one of the day.
March Madness wedgie it is. CSU ball when we come back. Texas by 9.
So Texas up by 9, 20-11. Kentucky and Oakland just tipped off. Kentucky's up 2-0. Should be an interesting game over there with 17:46 to go. Coming up later on, probably in about, what time is it? 10 more minutes, South Dakota State and Iowa State. We'll see how good they are. And then in about 7 minutes later, McNeese and Gonzaga. That should be an interesting game. A lot of people pick McNeese. And then right after that game is Tennessee versus St. Peter's. So keep hitting that like button for us and subscribe. We're trying to get to 20 likes. This is harder than hockey. Four more likes to 20. Bring it back. Go Vols, go. That's right, Alex. We'll be doing that tonight. One more minute left in the game here in the commercial break. Both teams at 20%, 21% for the Rams, 33% for Texas. Texas has not hit a three-point shot yet. The Rams 12% from the three-point line. Bad. Both of these guys. So Virginia is not looking that good either. So you did 5 brackets: Creighton, Iowa State, Purdue, UConn. Gotcha. I did 3. They cost me $10 though. Last year I won with UConn, which was pretty cool. Nah. Long commercial here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.com. Texas Longhorns women a #1 seed this year. 20-11. Texas on this massive run right now. 18-3 is the run. Remember, Colorado State held Virginia to 19 straight misses in the first 4. Right now, CSU is 1 out of 14 in this stretch. and 6 turnovers.
I had to chuckle a little bit. The drama, you said it with an 18-3 run, you would think that Texas would have 40 points right now.
20-11.
And they have 20-11.
Yeah, it was 8-2.
Thanks for that subscribe.
So it kind of gives you an idea of the struggles from an offensive perspective when you go on an 18-3 run and you have 20 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. But, you know, early rounds, sometimes you get that way. And then with college,
Rams quickly to the basket. Oh, he missed it.
Right there. Clifford on the deck. He missed it, but gets another opportunity. And now Hunter with a steal. Hunter against Clifford. Hammer it down. Tyrese Hunter.
Hunter with a slam after a weird moment of turnovers.
And it's a 20-3 run.
There we go. And Nick Clifford made an executive decision not to try to block that shot.
Colorado State, they are up against it right now.
3 for Colorado. In and out.
On Tuesday night, Tyrese Hunter at the controls between the legs. Guarded by Lake.
Hunter
now
just
Asmus.
with a big slam.
I mean, think about this Texas
Up Dallas.
score right now without Asmus or Dylan
Offensive
DeSutter
foul?
doing anything at all.
Yes.
As Shedrick with the charge. Turnover, and it'll be CSU ball.
Yeah, well, CSU with 8 turnovers right now.
CSU.
And you can't throw lazy passes. You do that as easy money. And Hunter basically looking at Clifford said, don't do it. Don't try to challenge me right here now. Just a little acting, a lot of acting by Joe Scott, but you sold it to pick up that offensive foul on Caden Cedric.
Hunter 7 points.
Terry's going to go small here. Shedrick to the bench. And he'll ride it the last 2.5 minutes. Guard heavy right now with Mitchell the big on the floor. Stevens desperate to try to get going here. And he travels with it. Colorado State turns it over. And right now, they have 9 turnovers and only 5 made baskets at this point.
Looking horrible.
2:17 left in this first half.
Well, the problem and challenge is a lot of times in the Mountain West, Stevens probably turns the baseline and gets by his defender. Some of these passes that are getting tipped maybe don't get tipped because of the size and athleticism of Texas. So you're not practicing and playing against this type of athlete, you know, every game in the Mountain West. And you run into it right now in this tournament. You see the struggles they're having early scoring the basketball.
Cunningham fouled, hit the deck hard. He's playing with a broken thumb already. As the foul is going to belong to Joel Scott. Cunningham's had a long career at Texas. Hometown kid from Austin Westlake. .157 remaining. Asmus 0 for 5. Missing 3 threes. Has not scored yet. And Texas is up 11. Hunter. Little cross. Can't shake Scott. Asmus now. Guarded by Lake. Can't dribble himself free. Late clock now. Mitchell looking for help. Hunter got to put one up. Hunter with one.
Oh, he was going to shoot it.
And it is denied.
And a shot clock
Clifford
violation.
with the block and a shot clock violation.
Wow. Multiple defensive effort that time by the Rams. They didn't give up. Forced Texas off the 3-point line and ultimately got the shot clock violation.
How about that? Stevens and Asmus is 2 great point guards. I mean, great at the collegiate level. Donuts for both. Clifford, catch and shoot. Cartier kept it alive. Another chance here for Colorado State. Blake puts it up. No good. There's Cunningham with a rebound.
Rams, man.
Rams cannot
Horrible.
buy a basket right now.
Well, you know the difference with that stat we just showed? A. Smith's 0 for 5 doesn't hurt him as much because of the other players on the Longhorns team.
A. Smith misses again. That's going to be a foul on Colorado State on the loose ball.
Got 11 points. They got 9 turnovers.
For the foul. Second team foul. Or second
What's up, Rhett? What's going on?
1-1 go the Horns. Be prepared for history to be written, hearts to be broken, and one champion to be chosen. 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs. The NHL on TNT playoff coverage starts April 20th. Also on TBS, streaming on Max. Dylan Mitchell, Texas in the bonus. Mitchell.
Texas in the bonus already.
Look at the offense.
Run down by Cunningham.
Rebound after the miss.
Rebound.
Buys Texas another chance here. Under a minute to go, first half. Dreadful first half for Colorado State.
Thank you for the subscribes. Appreciate it.
As good as they looked on Tuesday, it's been just the opposite.
Suit up.
A. Smith finally gets one.
Good.
His first basket of the game.
Well, ironically, too, he got it over
A. Smith.
his partner from good friend from the Dallas, Texas area. So
Can Colorado get a point here?
At least before he gets into halftime. Let's see if Stevens can also find the bottom of the basket himself before halftime.
Joel Scott now, the center.
Trying for the back door. He goes to the right.
Spacing's not great for Colorado State.
Wow.
Another turnover for the Rams. Just out of
Glad I
sorts. You
didn't
gotta
pick the
credit
Rams
Texas
in my
defensively.
bracket.
Colorado State missing a lot of shots too. Chance at the last one here. Rodney Terry wants to talk it over, set up a play. 8.7 remaining. One of college basketball's all-time great scorers finally gets one here in the 2024 tournament.
All right, so appreciate y'all hanging here. We got one more sub to our goal of 10,370, and we got some work to do on the likes, but that's okay. Keep on hitting that like button for us. See if we can get some more folks in here. Oakland and Kentucky. Oakland up on Kentucky 8-7, 13:41 to go, and I got 7-5, but they must have hit a 3-point before that came through. We have our live ticker right here for you guys to follow during our games, which is pretty fun. That's something new for our channel. We've never had that before, so that's cool. But here we're back at it. We're going to do a timeout to see if we can get this last possession for Colorado State.
Ryan Anderson, Jim Jackson, Allie LaForce with you. Our producer,
I'm sorry,
Tom
Texas.
Rice,
Texas
Cornell,
last possession here.
director,
8.7 seconds.
March Madness
The half.
crew.
Gonna have to
Chance
shoot it.
at
Oh,
the
he
last
missed.
shot for the Longhorns.
4
East is
seconds.
not afraid.
3 seconds. 2.
Oh,
he drilled it.
A long three-pointer.
Wow.
He has earned that nickname. And he delivers one from way out there.
NBA range.
Yeah, well, patience pays off, and also having a great team where you don't have to force your shot. He's able to knock in a
It's 24
short shot
to 11.
earlier, the last possession, and then looky what I found. Into the shot clock, eyeing it all the way. Felt good from the release. It is like money.
From Rockwall, Texas, in the Dallas area. 2 field goals late for Asmus. Texas rolling 27-11 at the half.
I don't know if that's rolling or not, but both teams, thank you for that subscribe. We got over our goal. Thank you, guys. We got 20 likes. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes. That'll be our new goal on that. 50 of us watching. And 27-11, Texas shooting horrible, but still in the lead with Colorado dry. I don't think they've hit one since, 10 minutes ago in the game. what's that? Uno, I love this channel. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. All right, so let's see if they come back. We'll stay here and let them come back, and then we'll go over some stats and some scores around the nation, and go over the box scores as well for our halftime show. 27-11. We've been on all day, but I can say I finally did it. Get it out of my system. I won't be streaming the rest of the weekend. Outside last year, Texas Frosty says, outside of last year, Texas has been a habit of losing on the first weekend. I just pray they make it to the round of 32. I think they will. Colorado State looks really bad. And I don't know how. Virginia must be really bad if Colorado State is this. I mean, they just look really bad. Oakland and Kentucky. I think both teams are going to hit 100 in this game. 11-11 already, 12-03 in the first half over there, Kentucky versus Oakland. And we're just waiting for the halftime show here. We'll let you listen in, and then we'll look at the stats and stuff there from there. But thanks for the likes and the comments. Subscribe to this guy, y'all. Awesome, bro. Thank you. Normally we would have about 100 folks in here by now, but we ain't getting it tonight. We ain't getting it tonight. What's your favorite team? My team is the Vols. I can't wait for the next game. That's our next game. The Vols. That's our favorite team. There we go.
Connect to the madness. Connecting changes everything.
Earlier this week in the first four, Colorado State took on Virginia, and they held to Virginia just 14 points in the first half.
No.
Virginia may have given them something because Colorado State only has 11 points in the first half. Either that or Texas's defense has been insane. AT&T at the half, Seth Davis, Candace Parker, Coach Jay Wright. I am Lefko, and I'm looking at the highest scorers for Colorado State, and is currently Joe Palmer with 3 points, which is mind-boggling, especially when you factor in that Colorado State was up 8-2 in this game, and since then, Texas has gone on a 25-3 run. Let's see how we got here, because sometimes seeing is believing. Isaiah Stevens, Dylan Dessou, Texas, a Texas team with a lot of talent and a lot of promise. Preston Clark finds Tyrese Hunter. Look at the score right now. It was 8-9, and then here goes Texas. Hunter throwing the lob to Dylan Mitchell. This is all part of a 14-0 run, Seth. Texas, a team on a mission.
Yeah, I don't know if they caught something from Virginia or what happened here. You see Tyrese Hunter on the break. Colorado State scored 3 points over the last 14 minutes and 45 seconds. By the way, Texas wasn't much better. 1 for 9 from 3. If you had said to Roddy Terry, Dylan Dessou's going to be 2 points, 1 for 7 from the floor. As a team, you're going to be 1 for 9. He's thinking, how much are we down by? Colorado State has been worse than bad offensively. They've been awful. Texas is doing everything they can to keep them in the game, and Colorado State doesn't want any part of it.
How about these? Both teams have combined for 20 turnovers, 16 points either way. So the offenses aren't even executing that well in the half court. They're scoring off the turnovers and in transition. And I think at this time of year, you got to look at Colorado State after coming
appreciate
off the
it,
game
dude.
against Virginia.
Uno.
More travel.
And the speed and athleticism of Texas can be getting to them.
So we get some more folks in here.
Not great team speed.
Pitiful. We need to get some more folks in here.
Quickness, and now you're faced with
Where's all the Longhorn fans at?
They are fast, quick, and they're scoring in transition.
And you look at Dylan Dessou. I mean, he did not have a half. You talk about that. 1 for 7 from the field. So I know Texas leans heavily on their big three, but Dessou's got to play better in the second half, and I think he will.
20 turnovers, 16 field goals made in this one.
11 points off turnovers.
I don't want to write this game off because we've seen what's happened with the Nevada-Dayton game. We saw what happened with BYU Duquesne. But the winner of this game, how do you flush this performance afterwards? I mean, the second half, they could right all these wrongs.
Yeah, you're saying, let's say you advance, you Texas, how do you flush it? Easy. This is the time of year the coach flushes it this time of year. In the regular season, the coach doesn't flush it. The players might. The coach harps on that. But this time of year, you are survive, advance. We're good. We survived. We maybe had Texas got beat in the Big 12 tournament.
Right.
So they haven't played probably in 8 days. 8 days.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So you explain to the players whether it's true or not. That's why we didn't play well. And we're good to go for the next game.
Not bad that you can have a performance like that and you can still be up 16 in the first half.
Well, it might be useful for him to point out that, like, Nevada was up by 17 with 7.5 minutes to go.
Darn right.
This is the NCAA tournament. You have to stay aggressive. Do not give the Rams any reason to believe that the pendulum is going to start to swing, because once it goes, it really gathers momentum.
We are right in the throes of the second stanza of the first night of 64. Tyrese Hunter or LeBron? Hook 'em.
Let's go, Ashley.
Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Thanks for joining us, Ashley. Are you a Horns fan?
Coming out right
I'm sure you are.
And some of them will stun you.
All right, so let's take a look at the box scores and all that stuff. Let's see if I can get that up here really quick and see where this game is and why it is. So 1 second, y'all. Let's look at the team stats really quick. And I'll bring that. Danny Hood. Oh, no, sorry. What's that? What's that? Okay. All right, let's look at the team stats right here. Points is Palmer with 3 points. Their leading point getter is Palmer with 3 points. That's bad. The rebounds is Palmer with 4. Their assist is Scott. Colorado State is hurting big time. For points for Texas, Hunter, he's got 7. Rebounds is Horton, he's got 7. And Hunter's got 1 assist. So those are your top getters. 5 for 27 from the field. Yikes. 11 for 28 for the Longhorns. 18%. You're not going to win. 18%. 39% for Texas. Not even good either. Both teams 1 for 10 from the three-point line. 1 for 9 from the three-point line. Let's see. Ridiculous. Nobody can hit anything. Free throws at least. Texas has got 4 of those. Texas hasn't fouled anybody, so that's good. They haven't got any free throws yet. Well, they fouled, but they haven't gotten a bonus or anything like that. So 17 rebounds for the Rams, 23 for the Horns. Assists, both have 2. Steals, Texas stealing all over the place, 8-2. Both have 1 block. Total turnovers, 11 for the Rams. And then the most points is 6. There's another thing. 9 turnovers for the Horns, but 0 points on those turnovers. So they're not capitalizing on that. There's a difference right there. 4 fast break points, 18 points in the paint to 8 for the Rams. They're doing it in the paint. Their largest lead for the Horns is 18, and the Rams have 6, the largest lead. I don't know how they had a largest lead, but that's crazy. Let's take a look at the box scores, which is not much for the Rams over here. 11 points at the half. That's right, John. 11 points at the half. Not really much to talk about here for the Rams. I don't see anything good at all. It's not even worth. Texas Longhorns, not as good either, but Abrams got 5 into that big 3-pointer at the end of the half. 7 points for Hunter. Rebounds Mitchell, and off the bench Cunningham, and he's got 2 points. So there you go. That is your stats. Let's see the scores around the nation really quick. Let me make sure we're okay. Yeah, we're good. Let's see here. Colorado State, of course, that's our game. Oakland, Kentucky, 19-17. Could Oakland beat Kentucky? That will destroy a lot of people's brackets. 1 and done in the tournament. Would that be bad? Boy, Iowa State all over South Dakota State, 15-3. McKenzie up 2-0 to Gonzaga. And then tonight, St. Peter's, Tennessee, North Carolina State, Texas Tech, and Sanford, Kansas, and Drake at Washington State are your games. So we'll see how it goes. But those are the games. Oh. There we go. All right, so make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you so much. Got a live ticker going for you guys. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,380 now. That's our goal. So 9 more to go for that. See you, Alex. See you, buddy. You're going to watch the rest of the game. Have a good night. But coming up here, second half is going to be coming up here very shortly. And then after that, Tennessee versus St. Peter's. Hmm. 42. They're showing the highlights of the Nevada Dayton game. We can list it in here. Might as well.
Himself to the rim there for a big bucket. Man, they kept their composure. They were down the entire game.
Yep.
That's a big-time win. It's crushing for Nevada.
First loss for the Wolfpack after leading at halftime all season, now 24-1 in those situations. All right, let's keep it going to the first big upset of the day, Seth. Duquesne, BYU. What a run thus far for Keith Damber.
Yeah, he's announced that he's going to retire. You see an 11 seed and a 6 seed, but as soon as this game tipped off, you knew these were two very evenly matched teams and that the Dukes were ready to play.
And there were some talks that BYU should have been on the 5 line.
Well, they would have been, except they're not allowed to play on Sunday, so they had to make an adjustment, and good for them, good for Duquesne and bad for them, because Duquesne was a tough matchup, smaller, quicker, and frankly a tougher team.
Jackson Robinson, a scoring machine off the bench, had 25 points in this one. Day Grant, left-hand finish on the right side, and then Jacob Nikas from 3 from Jimmy Clark III. Duquesne had a lead and just really didn't budge from it. This is a team that hadn't been in the tournament since 1977. A scuffle ensued here. The referees allowed for a lot of physicality in this one.
The referees allowed for a lot of physicality, and it took a while for BYU to adjust. Everybody was on the floor all night.
Day Grant, 15 points from him, right from the top of the key. Pass there from Jimmy Clark III. Jackson Robinson doing everything he could to keep it close. Down 8. Coach, now we're down 5.
Down 5, and the defensive player of the year, that's Jackson Robinson again.
Pretty incredible there. So then,
comes off the
Duquesne,
bench.
what are they going to do, Coach?
Here he is,
They're
defensive
up 2.
player of the year.
Yes,
Jimmy
Jimmy Clark
Walker.
III. Jimmy Skywalker Clark. Now they're up 3, and Jimmy Clark says, you know, I really want to go to the round of 32. Knocks the defender into the first row. Coach is loving it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Duquesne, his ride continues. First big upset of the tournament, 71-67. The Dukes get their first tourney win since 1969, when the tournament only had 25 teams. And our first game of the day, this was back at noon. We've been here cranking through games for about 7 hours. Michigan State, Mississippi State. And Hogarth had his shorts on backwards. But it's okay, because the team can bail him out. Hogarth redeems himself. Tyson Walker for 3, Seth. It was Michigan State pretty much wire to wire.
This is really impressive. Let me tell you something. See Jaden Akins with the flush, but Mississippi State is a good team. They're a half-court efficient team, defense-oriented, tough team. This is not one of Tom Izzo's classic tough teams, but they were absolutely connected. That's the word I would use. Both ends of the floor. They were completely connected. It was an absolute clinic. It's almost like Tom Izzo is good at coaching in the NCAA tournament. I wonder if there's a pattern that
they shoot 40% or better from 3, but right now the three-point shot looks like it's a major part of the Zags game.
That's 2 for Hickman, who shoots 41% out there. Lead goes up to 7.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Coming up here, 38 seconds to go for this commercial. We bring back the live coverage. Keep on hitting that like button. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I've always wanted to stream 4 games on Thursday of the tournament. Finally got to do it. I don't know if I could do 4 more games tomorrow. Like, I'd probably be wore out. It's actually, you would think just sitting here would be a lot, would not be much, but I'm tired. My eyes are starting to feel. I've been staring at screens since 11 o'clock. I'm going to be wore out by the time the Tennessee game's over. Here we go.
Experience it on the big screen and at IMAX. It's only
Tennessee bus.
29th. The Tennessee bus has arrived. Former Texas Longhorn coach Rick Barnes leading the Volunteers, a 2 seed. They're ready for a matchup against St. Peter's. Will it be Texas and Tennessee? Hiya, Rick. The fighting Kansas.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, it's another commercial. Second half about to come up here. We'll see if we can get some more folks in here. But thank you, Ashley, for subscribing. I guess you're a Horns fan. Are you a Horns fan or are you a Rams fan? I was hoping that a couple of our friends would have come in here tonight. Bum, bum, ba-da. You're a Tennessee fan. Awesome, Ashley. Well, we're going to be bringing it. We'll be bringing it. Hope you're ready for tonight. Should be fun. Can't wait. Can't wait. So just waiting on the audio to come back. We're at the half. So don't go anywhere. Go Vols. That's right, Ashley. During the Tennessee game, I'm going to give away some memberships as well. Wendy P. subscribed. Awesome. Thank you so much, Wendy P. Gonna watch some Vols tonight. Can't wait. And 77% of y'all said that Texas was going to win. We'll see what happens. But thanks for the subscribed. Woohoo! Keep hitting that like button too. We're trying to get to 30 likes. We're going small on the likes. See if I can talk by the end of the night either. I'm excited too. I haven't seen them since we lost in the SEC tournament. I was pretty heated at the time. I was pretty upset. So if you noticed, I don't know if you noticed on Twitter, they put Vescovy on the thumbnail for like game day on the Twitter, UT Twitter Hoops Twitter page. So I don't know if that's kind of a, hey, let's go. But Wendy P, thank you so much. I'm so close to 30. That's right. Let's get to 30 likes. See if we can get there. The last couple streams, we've had like 200 folks in here, so I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just because it's just Texas and a horrible Colorado State game. I don't know. But back at it.
To change lives, Allstate. You're in good hands. Lowe's. Lowe's knows home improvement. And by DirecTV. Stream DirecTV satellite free.
Love the madness. That's right, Wendy.
Take a look at the first half stats. We get set for half number 2. Just 11 points for Colorado State. Fewest points by a team in the first half of the tournament since 2008. Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson. So, Jim, it takes more. It's presented by Powerade. And, yes, there were open missed shots, but let's credit Texas's defense on some level as well.
Well, I will, because the athleticism and the length cause a lot of issues.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Stupid. Let's go. Come on. I like how it just stopped.
For Colorado State that first half. I mean, took away the driving lanes. Some open shots became contested shots. Yes, they've had open shots, but when you've been frustrated, you see the shooting chart, and it's not pretty, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
That
it is not pretty.
You begin to press a little bit more because you haven't seen the ball go through with as much.
Here we go. Texas going left to right. All white.
Those things, the second half can dictate something a little different.
The first possession of the second half for Texas. DeSue trying to get untracked. Allie LaForce, I'm curious to hear
Texas misses their first bucket of the second half. Here comes Colorado State trying to get on this.
Psychology of it. It starts
more than 11 points.
Yes, we missed shots early, but then we started taking the bait. We started to allow their pressure to take us out of character. He said then when we showed patience and we showed discipline, we got good shots.
CSU.
They don't fall. Now you lose your confidence. He said we're playing well defensively.
Do they have a plan? Back it in. Big man gives him his shoulder, throws it up, gets fouled.
He believes if they do those things, they can get back in this game.
You know,
Scott gets fouled and he's going to shoot 2.
Before, and understand this, that what Colorado State tried to do was run and get up and down and do things that Texas were doing, probably unconsciously. That played right into the hands of Texas and their defense, but it got them out of rhythm offensively where even those open shots didn't feel as familiar.
So
Let's
Scott,
see if they make that adjustment based on what the coach said.
Hey, they're over 11 points.
Help. Joel Scott. What a decorated career he had at Black Hills State in South Dakota. Division II level. Last year was the player of the year at the Division II level. He is a Colorado native. 23 points, 11 rebounds against Virginia. He misses
3
that
points.
Cartier keeps it alive,
and he got the rebound.
3.
And he drills it. There you go. There you go. Stevens with the big 3.
A walk-in 3, that time off of offensive rebound. And how many times do we see it, whether that's NBA or NBA or college, Brian, where
Texas
you don't
ball here,
quick
27-15.
an offensive rebound and you end up giving up a 3-point shot.
Shoots it up, trails it.
A guy that Texas desperately needs to get going. You heard Candace Parker talk about DeSue. She's expecting him to have a good second half. He was out of sorts in that first half. He was just 1 for 8. Dylan DeSue and Max
He's
Asmus
got 4 points
in the first half. Asmus hit shots in his last 2 possessions, including that 30-foot three-pointer.
And off
Cartier, right
Colorado State's going to be Texas ball.
With a turnover. Texas ball here, just getting started. Second half, the winner will advance to take on either St. Peter's or Tennessee. Got a 15-2 matchup.
Oh, we better not lose
our
to
final
St.
game
Peter's.
of the day here.
I'll
in
probably
Charlotte.
throw something.
All that great history between Rick Barnes and the Longhorns as Clifford fouls Hunter. Remember, Rodney Terry was
another foul on CSU.
Rick Barnes' top assistant in Austin.
29-15, going to be lead 15 if they hit this.
Second year.
No team in the bonus yet, so Texas is going to throw it in.
And Clifford's got to go to the bench here with those 3 fouls.
Clifford with 3 fouls.
Now. Clifford had a double-double on Tuesday. Now DeSue going back at it. Cartier stands tough. And the ball loose.
Hey, out of bounds. No, out of bounds. Texas turns it over. Here comes Colorado State.
Gives it up.
3.
Missed it.
Missed the shot on the 3. Rebound Texas.
He's played some good defense inside where he's maintained his upright position, not reaching down, making it tough for some post players.
Texas misses a jumper.
Longhorns to score. That time he did it to DeSue and forced a turnover.
Spin move. Colorado State to the basket. Finds one wide open to 3. Does not shoot it.
Cartier, the screen is strong. Gives it right back. Trying to get the cross match here. Mitchell ends up back on Cartier. Air ball. Scott.
Air ball. Rebound.
No basket.
And no basket.
On the floor.
See that next level? Like you used to, that would have been.
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. If you're just coming in, hit that like button for us as well. We're trying to get to 30 likes. We're at 26, 24. Wow, I can't even see.
DeSue picks up his 3rd foul. Caden Shedrick back on the floor. Colorado State gives it right back.
Yeah, I think that time it was Stevens and Hunter got tangled.
30 likes. There we go. Let's go to 40 likes now. 40 likes.
So Hunter falls, but he causes the contact for Stevens, so that actual feet didn't get
Thank you
tangled
for
up.
the
It was more of a
subscribe
push
too as
almost.
well. 13 turnovers for Colorado. They averaged 10 during the season.
Nobody. And it ends up as the 13th turnover for Colorado State. Texas has given away 9 times. All year long, defensive lapses
Spin
have been
move.
a concern for
Texas.
the Longhorns.
Backing it in, back
Lead
out
by
3.
14. Hunter had a nice first
Hunter
half.
with a miss.
Cleared away by
Rebound,
Strong. Here comes Colorado
CSU.
State. This can be a very efficient offense. Good flowing offense as well. So they are
Good shots.
certainly capable of coming back here.
29-17.
Starting to get it cooking now. Played his high school ball in Allen, Texas.
Shredrick.
Asmus was a Jesuit. They were in the same district for the 1 year after Asmus made the transfer in his final year. Hunter. It's Caden Shedrick. Tyrese Hunter stacking him up now. That's his second assist. He's got
Shedrick with the
7
big
points.
basket.
Has 3 rebounds.
Thank you
and
for
a
that
vicious
subscribe.
dunk in the first half.
Wall wasn't frozen.
And another giveaway for the Rams here. Texas ball.
Yeah, a little drop coverage.
Walt
Kinda
wasn't
stuck in
frozen.
between,
A
and
Disney fan. Nice.
Caden Shedrick able to find the opening behind the defense, and Hunter just had to put it up and over the top. I mean, and that's the challenge with the little drop zone coverage defense. Do I go up and contest the ball on the drive? But if I move too far advance, I'm giving up the lob.
31-17 Texas and a foul.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Shedrick will pick up the
CSU
offensive
ball.
foul. Texas another turnover. They go into double figures now. That is their 10th and the 3rd foul on
Oakland. They're
Shedrick.
playing Oakland, not Colorado. Kenneth
Foul
Clark.
trouble. Timeout on the floor. 4 minutes into the second
Kentucky
half.
having a hard time with Oakland. All right, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. We're trying to get to 40 likes. We're at 30. See if we can get to 40 if you haven't hit the like button for us. Make sure you're sharing the stream out, hitting the likes over on Facebook. Let's take a look at my social media really quick. On the Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. Make sure you go over there and give us a follow over there on Facebook. We're both about 150 folks over there right now. CLord16 is our Twitter. We're streaming on Twitter right now, so if you're in Twitter, you want to talk in the chat, well, you can say hi if you're watching. On the Go at CeeLo1 is our Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok, and we're streaming on Twitch as well. On the Go with CeeLo, all one word, for our Twitch. So appreciate it all love. We used to stream on Facebook, but they have so many issues now. We have chose not to do that anymore. So I hope everybody's having a good time. Thanks for the subscribe. We're 3 away from our goal of 10,380. And we're trying to get to 50 likes, so hit that for us. More importantly, the subscribe. That's really what helps us. And see if we can get some more folks in here as we get down here to the nitty-gritty of this game. Can Colorado State come back on Texas? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. All right, it's a little bit more folks in here now. Craig says Gonzaga 20-14 at the half. Man, McKenzie holding Gonzaga to only 20 points. And Iowa State up on South Dakota 29-19. So there's your score update. Also, always scrolling here for us while we're watching the game. You can always see the scores here as well. The NCAA scores right here. So I love this new ticker. It's awesome. I can't wait to put it in our baseball streams. I can't wait to have it in our hockey streams. It's going to be fun. And I don't know if there's any there's probably no I can put, maybe I can put a scoreboard on our NASCAR now. So that should be fun. All right. See what happens here. As we're 16 minutes in, 16 minutes left in this second half. Here comes the folks.
Fast break presented by AT&T 5G in the March Madness Live app. You can download it now. Got a TJ Ford sighting. One of the great ones at the University of Texas. Took them to their only Final Four in 2003. Played for Rick Barnes, and I'm sure he'll be Anxious to watch the next one as well. Rick Barnes in Tennessee.
A lot of orange in there, y'all.
In a 15-2 matchup. Right now we're in the 10-7 matchup. Texas out in front, 31-17. Been a dreadful shooting game for both teams. High turnovers as well. Inside Scott.
Scott drove his shoulder.
Palmer comes out of the pack. A collision. Palmer hit his head on the floor. That's going to be a held ball. Kendall Weaver came crashing in on Palmer. And you could see the ricochet with Palmer's head going into the hardwood. Let's hope he's all right.
Well, take a look at the end of the play right here. I mean, this is all out hustle by
see how hard he hits
several
his head.
Players, and boom. Oh, it did. It boom right there.
So right there, yeah. He landed on him.
The weight of Weaver put.
Yeah, put it in his head down. Come on now. Come on, Signal. Let's go. Back at it, Signal. Refresh.
AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plan for me.
Commercial real quick. Be back in there. I had to refresh it. Two more to go to 10,380. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Keep on hitting that like button too. There we go. Back at it.
Get their rhythm wild.
I had to refresh.
Offensively for Texas, they figured out how to attack the gaps and continue to score, especially in the paint.
No, you hold them to 11 points in the first half.
33-17.
Scoring.
Colorado State only 6 points in this half.
Drops in the layup there as Lake gets into the paint, kicks it. Stevens now. Stevens being hounded by Weaver. Stevens.
Good. 33-19.
And Isaiah
What's up,
Stevens
Jake?
with 2 more on the board.
We're still here.
Points. All in the second half here on 3 of 12 shooting. Colorado State started the year 13-1. They were ranked 13th in the nation. Got into conference play. They finished 12-9. Tied for 6th in the Mountain West. Weaver hits a little mid-range jumper. Texas stretches their lead, 35-19 now. Rams in their second NCAA tournament in the last 10 years.
It's going to be the Rangers.
Fighting for answers right now.
That's the Rangers.
Head to Bleacher Report for the latest episodes of From the Point by Trae Young, featuring the Basketball Stars conversations with A-list guest, his unique perspective on stories from around the league. Download the Bleacher Report app to watch now. Rising up is Clifford.
Three!
Good hit for Colorado State.
Colorado State got a three-pointer.
A clean look on the baseline.
Clifford.
But it's just into the court as soon as Colorado State kind of feels a little bit of momentum. Texas strikes right back.
Stevens matching up with Hunter. Now it's Mitchell. The lefty rises up. Air ball. Cunningham almost saved it. Ends up in the hands of Colorado State. Clifford at the controls now. Clifford wants it back. And now picked up by Kendall Weaver. Stevens. Long possession here.
Three! Drains it.
Needed it badly. Jalen Lake, the native Texan from Waxahachie. He hits a big three-pointer. Texas lead is 11.
Oh, Bryson.
Here's another tip
all
from
the time. All right. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's go check out, not that many of y'all here, but maybe it'll help somebody. Let's check out one of our partners on our channel. Let's see where you at. Is it? No, that's not it. No, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Here it is. If you guys want to go to the Final Four, go on a vacation, wherever, you want to get a travel advisor to help you out through your vacation and help you plan your vacation. Jennifer at Travel Depot is our travel advisor. She's a great travel agent. She is certified on everything you do. Disney, cruises, Universal, everything. She does it. You name it, she'll book it for you. She's a great travel agent. She takes good care of us when we're on our trips. There's her phone number. There's her email. Make sure you check out Jennifer at Travel Depot. and she will help you. And if you have a budget, you say, Jennifer, I can only spend this amount of money on my vacation. Here's where I want to go. She'll plan it for you around your budget, take care of you, and all you got to do is put that moolah to pay for the trip. So make sure you check out Jennifer at Travel Depot. All right. Let's see, 40% for Texas and a miserable 27% from Colorado State. This is awful to watch. 10% from the three for Texas and 21% from Colorado. Total turnovers, 10 for Texas, 14 for the Rams. And then rebounds are about the same. So I don't know what the difference is here, but we'll see what happens. Oakland up on Kentucky. Yeah. It's 38-35. Yep, it's close. But hit that like button, y'all. Keep on hitting that subscribe. Trying to get to 10,380. This game's a little tougher. This is a miserable game to watch. But it works out in our streaming schedule today, so it worked out. All righty. Appreciate y'all being here. Over 70 of us here now. See if we get over 100 folks in here. That'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. All right, back at it. Here we go.
Statistical for Colorado. First half, 5 for 19, already 5 for 10 here in the second half. Some cleaner looks they were able to make. Offense kind of got on the rhythm a little bit. You see the first half points 11. Not hard to outdo that if you get on the roll. And despite that, still down 11, but in shouting distance and probably feeling a lot better about themselves since they've been able to knock in some shots.
So your analysis that a team that missed 22 shots in the first half was going to get better?
All right, sounds good.
Well, you could get worse. That's right. You could get worse. You know what I mean?
Texas with the
Texas.
ball. Weaver, the high flyer. Taking on Cartier. Ball is loose on the floor. Colorado State ball. Nice
the
save down
Rams.
there by Jalen Lake. Stevens finds Clifford and another three.
Clifford.
Single digits now. Colorado State coming
Here they
alive.
come.
Back-to-back three-pointers.
Down by 8.
It's an 8-0
The
run.
Rams.
And notice, too, that Colorado State is running when it needs to, not trying to keep up with Texas off of a turnover. Now you're able to get some open looks, but they grease the wheels a little bit more with their offense in half court, feeling more comfortable. Hence, guess what? Their defense also picked up here in this second half.
Texas lead at its biggest was 16. Hunter cannot score it. Colorado State trying to keep this run going now. Clifford head up, finds Stevens. Three-pointer flies.
Thought it was going in.
One right there. Stevens got a tough.
Could this game become good?
1 out of 5 from
Could this game become good?
To tighten the screws a little bit more for not only the Texas players but the fans here.
Asmus gets a step, rises up. Asmus.
I don't have it on there. Hold on. There we go. 35-27. Come on there. What's up with you? Internet freezing.
Max Asmus now with 9 points. Didn't score until the last couple minutes of the first half. He was shut out, but coming alive since. Here's Cartier. He can shoot.
Cartier three, no.
Back iron. Palmer keeps it alive. Now it's Shedrick. Texas wants to run a little. Bad pass.
Oh, what a
Asmus
horrible
fired
pass
off
for
the
Texas.
goal. And Texas a giveaway.
Hey, we're one more.
10,380. Colorado State starting to wake up in Charlotte.
Alrighty. Can Colorado State come back? We'll see. Man, oh man. He's draining those. Clifford draining those threes. Clifford is, let me see here. I can see this here. Clifford, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point shot. He's got 7 points. Stevens got 7. He's 1 for 5 from the three-point line. So all those threes has increased their three-point line to 23%. Still not good, but hey, crawling back into this game, down by 10. Colorado State could pull this off. We'll see what happens. Make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing. We're at 38 likes. We're trying to get to 50. Actually, 40. We're going to inch 10 by 10. That's how we're going to do it. Our greatest stream today was Mississippi State versus Michigan. And then the second game was big. Not as big, but it took a while to get up there. So, yeah, Oakland at halftime leads Kentucky 38-35. Iowa State up by 10 on South Dakota State. Gonzaga pulling away from McNeese 28-17. I guess I should have known better. I fell for the experts telling me to pick them. I fell for them. So, hey, this game's getting better now. 37-27. What was the over-under? The over-under was 142. I'm definitely going under. Can I say I'm going under now? Is it too late to say I'm going on the under? And the line was 2.5. Oh, that's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go over on the line, and I'm gonna go under for sure because you can still bet. I'm still going under. What a games! What a let's see if I can update our brackets. I run a bracket. Let's see if I can find it here. All right, let's see here. Back out of here.
7 points at the half. There is no lacking in confidence or togetherness on this team. Cartier told me yesterday our team mantra is team together, and they're showing that even in the toughest moments. Coach was emphasizing it's all about defense. Keep making it difficult on them. Wear them down. The shots will fall.
Well, the toughest moments when they got the alert news that they weren't going to be in the initial, 64. And then they refocused, regathered, and went out and proved the point. You kind of see that same kind of resilience right now here in the second half. A tough first half of making shots, not getting the stops they wanted, but they weren't out of shouting distance point-wise.
Ali, I love Nico Medved's description of being cockroaches and not panda bears. And they got a little cockroach mentality here in this second half as Clifford comes up short. Cartier saves it. Late clock and a
shot clock violation.
So they got that before the foul.
Ryan, yesterday Stevens told us when they found out as a team that they were a first four team, he said, quote, we were heated. But then he said, we felt our resume was good enough, but it is what it is. We still get to play. We get to control our own destiny. So we shifted our mindset and we got back to work just as he should.
Cockroaches, you can't kill them. Said Panda Bears, they got to have the perfect environment. We don't need to be a team that needs a perfect environment. They've certainly been tested.
Yeah, Panda Bears are always the cuddly ones, right? You know what I mean? Weaver flying high.
Exodus with a goal. 39-27.
He's given Texas a huge boost in this game. First of all, remember, when they were down 8-2 early in this one, Weaver and the rest of the bench squad came in and flipped that script.
Yeah, great point. The bench is what provided
another miss.
Energy from a defensive perspective.
I think
and
that's all of
offensively,
them.
you were able to create some easier basket opportunities. That's Joel Scott right there on the floor.
Went down hard. Looked like he banged his head on the floor as well.
I mean, that's the second ram that we saw. We saw Palmer earlier on the floor.
Ooh, my bracket's in first place.
Watch the elbow right there.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, but it did catch him. Brock Cunningham going for the box out. That elbow was too high. Now, it'd be interesting to see the officials take a look at it.
8 points.
Just because it was above the neck, and I think they are going to. Let's see.
Let's see if it elevates.
What's up, D? You still at work?
Lead official.
Welcome in, everybody.
Harris, and they will take a look here. Anytime there's contact above the shoulder.
Met signing JD Martinez, huh?
It is going to be looked at. Gene Steratore with us as usual. Gene, you've got a good look at this now. What do you think of how this is going to play out?
You know, it initially looks just like a box out, right? I mean, he's just getting his position. He runs into some shaky ground.
Oh, you're off today.
Start
Awesome,
lifting
Dave.
those elbows or those arms up to the head neck area like that, and then a blow happens. Now you're putting yourself kind of on that, you know, that area where now we've got contact that does, you know, contact head neck. It's vulnerable at that point. To me, it doesn't look like he's delivering the blow. It looks like he's boxing out a little bit more, but I'm sure they're going to look at it, dissect it because of that. Doesn't feel excessive to me, right? It doesn't feel unnecessary to me, but where the location of it is, that's why they've got to sit there and look at this one. But I think it's a common foul, guys.
All right, good stuff, Gene. What is the machinations for the officials? We're seeing each official go over there, working in tandems, looking at the replays just as we're seeing them here.
Yeah, well, you'll take the calling official. He'll bring someone else with him. The other will stand at midcourt, kind of watch the teams. If they believe that maybe they're split or want to consult, they'll then start to do what we're watching Jeff Clark and his crew do right now, and then collectively come to it. And because we've got three, if we've got a split, we're going to have a majority decision at some point.
All right. Well, this will be interesting to see how it shakes out. And Brett Smith coming over to our table to let us know, or Nate Harris. There you go. So not sure if you can pick that out, but it has been upgraded to a flagrant one, Gene. So unnecessary contact, and Brock Cunningham with the elbow to the chin is going to put Colorado State at the line. Joel Scott,
man,
maybe the
can't give these guys opportunities to get back in this thing.
He's okay to continue.
Well, and it goes back to, it's not about intent. Did he mean to do it? Excessive, and excessive is all relative sometimes to the officiating crew as well. That's why you have some variations in regards to when it gets called or upgraded to a flagrant one. I thought that one was a kind of a basketball move that just unfortunately got a little bit higher. The officials thought otherwise. I'm sure Joel Scott is glad that he got that flagrant and was able to get to the free throw line. It's just, I think sometimes it's a
39-29 lead is 10 here. Keep hitting that like button for us.
On that excessive definition.
So Cunningham will sit. It's 2 shots in the ball here, and Shedrick playing with the 3 fouls, almost forcing the turnover. Colorado State chipping away here. You may have heard Seth Davis at the half talk about how the pendulum can swing, and when it swings, it is tough to stop. Colorado State certainly has momentum on their side right now, and a 3-pointer by Strong, no good. Couple of missed threes by Colorado State. Can Texas
Colorado State trying to get in with the threes, they're just not landing them.
Yeah, now they got the lead down.
One more subscriber to 10,380. Help us get there.
The heat and pressure a little bit. Here we go, defensively.
Here comes Colorado State.
Turnover. Stevens.
Three
short. Into the hands of Max Asmus.
And that one didn't seem like Stevens got his legs up underneath him because he had a clean look, and he knew as a trailer he was probably going to be open on that opportunity.
Scott guarding DeSue. Here's Hunter now, and he's matched up with Stevens. DeSue fires again, misses again.
Man, these guys,
DeSue having one of those
nobody wants to win this game.
Forgettable game here. 0 for 5 from 3-point range. Just 2 for 11 from the field. Again, Colorado State a chance to get inside single digits. Cartier short, gets his own.
Colorado State rebound. Oh, he got blocked going up for the shot.
Weaver runs it down. Heck of a play by Dylan DeSue.
Thank you for that subscribe. We've got our goal. Let's go down to 10,390.
That he wants to at this point, but a heck of a defensive play right there, and a nice entry pass inside to Shedrick.
Shedrick on the work.
Spin move.
Air ball.
Air ball.
For the rebound. Sets up Asmus.
3 for Texas. In and out.
Familiar theme in this game. Missed shots.
Yeah.
Empty sets, missed opportunities. CSU's missed their last 8.
3 for CSU. Drains it.
Josiah Strong.
39-32.
3-pointer. The Rams within 7.
Make this a game, baby. Let's go.
To right now, that's sure a surety way to get a bucket. Smith has been off. Dessou has been off.
Texas
Weaver
here
has been able to find his way into the paint to get some tough scores.
Dessou's got it inside.
Seuss.
Scott defending. Dessou, a flurry of moves.
Gibby's elbowing him.
Dessou missing.
God. He was like.
Into the hands of Clifford. Colorado State starting to churn right now. Stevens cut off. Cartier passes it up. Now Clifford. Check by Weaver. Clifford rises up over him. Missed it.
Oh, he got the rebound. Scott. Cartier misses. Oh.
Yeah, but Scott Cartier that time, eyes off the rim because he was looking at Shedrick. You know, he knew he was
I know.
over, and he shot that little jump.
Archangel. Well, Tennessee's got to win first.
Screws are tightening here. These are all pressure shots now. Up top, Shedrick met at the apex by Cartier. Shedrick takes a shot on the back end of the lob. The lid is on it, but it's a 7-point game here in Charlotte.
All right, 7-point game. They finally made this a game after all this crappy shooting. Both teams crappy shooting. 37% from the field for Texas. 25% from the field. 24.4% from the field for Colorado. 8.3% from the three-point line. Texas 8.3% from the three-point line. Holy crap. And 25% for Colorado from the three-point line. Texas don't shoot threes, I guess. You're not going to win the tournament if you can't shoot any threes. 15 turnovers for State and 12 for the Longhorns. 32 rebounds for the Longhorns and 35 for the Rams. Kentucky at the half still down by 3, and Iowa State up by 7 at the half. And man, oh man, Gonzaga has turning it on, beating McKenzie by 22. Wow. I had McKenzie going pretty far. I listened to the experts. I shouldn't have done that. But appreciate y'all hanging out here. We're bringing them back to audio here in just a second, back in about a minute. But the official TV timeout. Let's go Rams. There you go, maximum effort. And I got a redeem for the Rams. I don't know if one's used it today or not. Redeem Rams. Where's the Texas team I saw shoot lights out at Baylor? I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, we almost had 100 in here, and then it just kind of dwindled back down. Maybe I'm shouting too much. Am I getting too loud when I shout? Is it too much? Fight, 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 Rams. 20 seconds left. Commercial will be coming back here in just a second. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back.
This is Jamie Erdahl back in New York with a tournament update over on CBS. Our first March legend could be forming. His name is Jack Golke. He's taken 13 threes. He's hit 7 of them. Those are the only shots he's taken from the field, guys. Oakland's up by 3 on Kentucky at the half. Back to Brian, Jim, and Allie.
All right, Jamie. He's got more made threes than both of these teams combined.
You're wrong for that.
Yeah, well,
you're wrong.
I'm all about the facts, Jim.
It's just like this football, grind it out.
Thank you for the subscribe, Joe.
You got to appreciate the grind.
Texas ball here.
That's what we're doing.
I'm in. The competition's high.
There you go.
It's got a feel of a game that's going to come right down to it. Late clock.
Shoot it up. Big shot.
To be pressured a little bit with the shot clock winding down.
Well, the beauty about this, too, is the bad shooting and everything you can say. But if it's under a 10-point game, then all these possessions down the stretch become more critical. You can't have empty possessions. You can't have turnovers. You can't have 4 shots. So everyone needs something Just like that response right there.
There it is. Respond by Colorado. Another one. 41-34.
The game, it can become a lot of intrigue that we're going to see in this last 6:22.
No question about it. Doesn't matter how you win. Survive and advance. Oldest phrase in the book. Dessou passes up a three. Scott's on him. Scott hits the deck. Dessou drops it. Wait, no basket, says Jeff Clark. Foul belongs to Joel Scott. It is tough.
How is that a defensive foul? How is that a defensive foul? Dessou dropped his shoulder.
Dessou got away with that one right there. See that lean in? Now,
that's an offensive foul, if anything. Texas misses the three-point shot off the play there. Here comes the Rams.
In his shooting space.
Oh, short.
Another missed three. Tyrese Hunter running with Asmus now.
Texas. Mitchell went to the basket. I don't know what happened there. Dessou gets rejected.
Denied by Nick Clifford. Up ahead, Scott. Asmus.
Scott went up for the basket and turnover. Texas ball.
Scott injured again, shaken up.
I'm telling Ian, you used it on a denied right there.
Sue went up, Clifford rejected him.
It well, but it was a great block. And look at this right here. Avoided the contact right there. Could have been ugly going up underneath a player in the air.
So Texas in ball control here. 5:39 left. Scott to the bench. Guessing he won't be there long.
Here we go. Down by 7.
Colorado State's turnover
Texas
story significant. 16 giveaways.
Lucky that they're winning this game.
A game. Matches their season high this year. They had 16.
Free for Texas.
Asmus. Long free, no good. Offensive rebound. Kendall Weaver. Asmus again. The floater is
good. Asmus.
Max Asmus makes it a 9-point
Asmus
Texas lead.
9 points.
We don't match
now.
up, we don't talk. Asmus able to take advantage of a little floater.
Asmus has got 11 points.
16, 13 points for Texas off those turnovers.
Late guarded by Asmus.
CSU here. The Rams little spin move to the basket. Good.
Goes with the
Carter.
Patrick Cartier, big basket
Cartier.
for Colorado State. You can feel the intensity starting to rise in the building right now.
Yeah, and that time Cartier, instead of trying to use his power, he used his finesse and spin right off of Dessou on the baseline. Let me correct myself. 15.
Up and in. Dessou, does he get fouled again?
Goes Dessou fouled on the play. Palmer trying to stand in there and take the charge.
Ah, he's big, man.
And Joe Palmer picks up his 3rd foul. It's the 5th team foul for Colorado State. Texas with 5 team fouls as well. A couple away from the bonus. And Dessou at the line. Dylan Dessou. Foot injury, surgery. Last summer. Hits the first one. Watch free throw. His parents watching on. Tuesdays are all new on TLC. The Johnstons are back and better than ever. Don't miss a huge season of new adventures and even bigger surprises with 7 little Johnstons. Tuesdays, 10 on TLC. Dylan Dessou, one more at the line. Dessou returned in mid-December. He missed the first 9 games of the year from the Austin area, from Pflugerville.
Sue misses the free throw.
Keeps it at an 8-point.
Here comes the Rams. Scott bringing it down.
Decorated point guard for Colorado State. Isaiah Stevens with the ball. 2-man game with Scott.
Stevens, sorry. And Scott with the basket.
By the horns.
Beautiful execution. Outstanding patience.
7 turnovers for Kentucky.
Isaiah Stevens that time.
They find themselves in a battle.
The veteran point guard to stretch that pick and roll out to allow Scott the time to get open. Critical defensive possession for Colorado State.
Asmus jump stop, gives it to Dessou. Contact Dessou.
And another foul on the Rams on a Sue.
Dylan Dessou.
Dessou.
Chance at a 3-point play. And we go under 4 minutes and a timeout.
Well, the 2 point guards making it happen for each other. This time, Dessou able to get a foul and a chance to shoot a free throw.
All right, 46-38 is the score. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hopefully the Vols play a team that can win. History King, what's up, man? Yes, sir. We're coming up right after this game. The Vols. My big orange crew will be watching. I'm sure the nation will be with us tonight as we take on St. Peter's. And please, Vescovy, please, Triple J, be on your best game of your career to get us to the second round. Tennessee is definitely playing Texas. I hope so. I can't predict. I can't say stuff like that yet. We'll see how it goes, though. But make sure you guys are clicking on the link that's in the chat above you guys, or below, wherever you guys are, to the left or right or above. I don't know. There is the link for tonight's Tennessee game. Make sure you go over there and click on that. We'll have a bunch of emojis for the members, and our redeems will be on as well. So Vescovy needs his touch with threes again. Something. Did you notice, like I was telling a little while ago at halftime, Vescovy is on the Twitter, Vols Hoops Twitter announcement for game day. So I hope that's a good thing. We'll see. Battle of the Orange and the UTs. That's right. Who's the original UT? But thanks for the subscribes, y'all. Keep on hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,390. We have a whole nother game to go. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh my God. See, just seeing I'm tired. I made me yawn like crazy. Tired or old, one or the other. Gator, what's up, bro? I need to go put me some dinner in the oven. But thanks for all much being here. Hit the like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Finish the game. Let's finish this game on 50 likes. There's 90 of us here, almost 90, I guess. Hit that like button for us. We're at 47. We're almost there. I got that CBS music in my head. Triple J needs to make his shots. Yep. All right, here we go. Back at
for the final 3:46. Got another free throw coming.
Stand.
Kendall Weaver on the floor with the starters right now. Rodney Terry is riding with Weaver. Dylan DeSue, a chance at a three-point trip down the floor. 1 out of 2, and his first and only trip to the line tonight. And a big free throw coming here with Texas leading by 8. Got it.
Good.
Puts him up 9.
47-38. DeSue, the three-point play. 3:44 to go here. Can Colorado State do something here? Down by 9. Three for Shaw.
Lake, he'll fire 3.
Oh, Lake almost hit it.
Looked like he was going to shoot it. Passed it at the last moment. And Colorado State comes up empty once again. Their 3-point
Thanks for that subscribe.
5 for 22 now. Texas just 1 for 13.
Well, maybe that's why Stevens didn't shoot it, because of the poor shooting from behind the arc this evening. Kind of gave it up. Normally that would have been up and over the top for him.
Huge possession here. CSU needs a stop. Weaver is fouled.
Weaver's going to get a 3-point play here.
He's got a chance at a 3-point play. He just keeps elevating and elevating. Massive hops here from Kendall Weaver.
Watch this. He's up there together, but then he keeps going. And then it's his ability, because he does this for a living, through contact, to keep his eyes up at the rim. Elbow gets hit. Doesn't matter. 3-point play.
Kendall Weaver, clutch free throw. His sister, Kennedy Carter, starred at Texas A&M. One of the top picks in the WNBA draft. And Weaver is having a big-time game 1 here. Came off the bench in the first half, and he is riding with the starters here to finish this one out. Texas up 12.
Well, as he should be. He gives you so much energy. And
he missed again.
Look at that right there. He didn't get the steal.
Special.
But breaking up that play now, Colorado State has to reset it. And you said it, in that first half, it was he along with his other compadres coming off the bench to provide the energy and spark they needed at that time.
Talk about the big three of the Longhorns. Didn't figure Weaver would be part of that, but DeSue, Asmus, and Weaver have scored the last 19.
Oh, he tried to get it quick inside to stop.
Costly turnover for CSU.
2:47 to go.
Texas can run some clock. Asmus with the ball in his hands. Two-man game with DeSue. Asmus gets a switch. DeSue
three. In and out.
And Clifford the rebound. Colorado State's got to get moving here.
DeSue shoots some threes too. Texas is going to win. We'll see. Colorado State. Scott.
Willing. Valuable time ticking off here. And that's going to be a travel. And another Colorado State turnover.
19 turnovers
for the Rams.
19 turnovers for the Rams.
12, giving the ball back to the Texas Longhorns. The Horns can sniff it now and trying to advance into round 2 in Charlotte.
All right, 2:16 to go. My gosh. So after this, I'll end the stream. I'll reset everything, and we'll see what happens. Texas winning. See? I see. Let's see. Oakland, Kentucky tied at 43. Wow, that's a great game. San Diego State 33. Iowa State 40. Gonzaga at halftime all over McNeese. So is your bracket busted yet? Is your bracket busted yet? That's the question I want to ask you guys in the chat. Is your bracket busted yet with any of the losses today? Did you take some upsets? Did you take some sleepers? We still got a bunch of games to go tonight, so it's not over. But let me know. Still for the bracket busting. Yeah, it hasn't really happened. I don't think BYU losing was an upset. Sure did one game, Matt says.
The ball, Brian Anderson and Jim Jackson. This has been an ugly game here, but Texas has it in the grip.
Thank you, Norm. Norm, thanks for the subscribe.
The ebbs and flows of college basketball. You make shots, you miss shots, but as long as you hang around, I think Colorado State didn't hang their head. They were able to make some defensive stops and some plays. But the superior,
that's good.
The superiority.
I think I did too. That's why I'm winning in my bracket right now.
And also depth perspective provided this cushion that we see right now. Still 2:16 left, but it seems like Texas.
So 12 points. Can Colorado State come back here?
More of this game right there, like that.
Coming up big in the third game.
Just saying, nice. Energy is still spry, my friend.
Texas having a tough time getting the ball in here. Cunningham back on the floor. He and Weaver from the bench, giving good minutes here tonight. And Asmus gets stuck
trapped in the corner
and gets the timeout.
Timeout on
Bad
Texas.
Place to pick up a dribble. Rodney Terry will have a chance to talk this one over. 2:10 remaining. Longhorns up 12.
All right. Thank you, guys. Hit that subscribe, guys. We're 5 away from our goal of 10,390. And we are over 50 likes. Thank you guys so much. I ain't going to push the likes anymore. That's great. Got our 50 likes. We got our early goal. We'll see if we get our new goal. 10,390 of the 90 that are here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Duquesne. Thank you, Jake. Duquesne. I always have my English or my language experts in the chat to help me because I'm horrible with names and stuff. But tournament is hard to pick the winning bracket. It is true. I had the best last year because I had UConn going all the way. But here we go.
And length. So their margin of error in this game is a lot more pronounced than it is for Texas, who can kind of make up for some turnovers, some missed shots, some missed defensive assignments. It's not the same luxury, or CSU doesn't carry that same luxury.
Texas throwing it around. Keep playing, keep away.
And the clock ticks. Asmus again working with DeSue. Asmus will take it this time. DeSue the follow.
Asmus to the basket. DeSue with the rebound and the score.
Colorado State had 13 turnovers.
And another turnover for Colorado State. That's number 20.
The best game they played all year. They just dismantled Virginia in Dayton on Tuesday, but they have hit the wall here. In round one, Clifford gets the foul. Texas will play the free throw game now. And it looks to be the end of the line for the Rams of Colorado State.
Well, it goes to show you matchups, too. Colorado State came in mad. They were mad at what happened. But that matchup where Virginia didn't pose the same kind of issues and problems in length and athleticism that this Texas team caused this evening. But I will say this for CSU, and meant that they didn't stop fighting. They tried to figure out ways to cut into the lead and make this thing happen. 14 points now down to 11.
Stevens with a three. Tough shooting game, all the turnovers.
52-41.
Weaver gets
Texas,
across the timeline.
minute 13 seconds to go, and that's all she wrote.
Asmus.
As Texas is going to win this.
To the line here. And 2 shots coming here in the double bonus.
So many turnovers. Did the Vols have that many? I don't remember.
Free throw shooter. He is 92%.
We did play Texas. Did we play Texas this year?
All Big 12.
Can't remember. Was that last year?
4 great years at Oral Roberts. Twice he was the Summit League Player of the Year. And decided to go back to his home state from Rockwall, Texas.
Free throw good. 53-41.
You know that guy.
TJ Ford.
Yep.
Final 4 team in 03. Asmus, active leading scorer in points in college basketball. He is going to advance to another game to keep stacking those totals.
So the winner will get Tennessee.
Inside,
little backdoor for Colorado State. And they're going to take a timeout.
Take the timeout.
Down by 10.
1 remaining. 10-point Texas lead with a minute to go. And there's a lot of ways you could go on impact players for the Longhorns in the second half, but I think Kendall Weaver certainly deserves serious credit here in this one. A game changer in both halves.
Yeah, I mean, his energy and activity is one thing. Now, him scoring the ball, we know he can do that. We know he has the hops, the hang time. But it was his infectious energy, I thought, that really got the ball rolling for Texas. Wasn't a lot of scoring, but he held his ground, and Texas was able to, create this separation. And here in the second half, when CSU kind of made a little bit of run, Weaver's fingerprints were all over Texas, kind of taking that away and then, spreading this lead apart a lot more. So big time play for him coming off the bench today.
Impact. Was a starter, went to the bench, transferred from UT Arlington. Last year was the WAC Player of the Year. Cunningham gets stuck, fights out of it, but a foul. And they'll get strong on the foul. That's going to send Cunningham to the line for a pair. Best free throw shooters on the floor right now for Robbie Terry. And Brock Cunningham's career is going to be extended by at least 1 more game. 146 game in his Texas Longhorns career. All he ever wanted to do, living out that dream. 25 years of age.
Brock Cunningham.
And Cunningham will have 2 here. Puts him up 11. Well, our final game of the night. St. Peter's University, the Peacocks out of the MAC. The tournament champs taking on the 2-seed Tennessee Volunteers. Rick Barnes, Tennessee winning the SEC regular season. Yeah, we're only 4 hours from Knoxville here in Charlotte. Big orange crowd filing in. Winner of St. Pete.
48 seconds to go here.
Take on Texas.
And a foul.
And a foul here. A couple of free throws with 46 seconds remaining.
So it's 7:52. What time is tip-off going to be? 8:20 for Tennessee.
Quite a run here for Joel Scott as well.
St. Peter's. So if we get this over, I'll
State,
reset everything and be right back on
D2 Player of the Year last
for the Tennessee game.
Double-doubles. Said he wanted to go to D1 out of high school. Stayed put. Finally ends up in his final year at Colorado State. Nico Medved, this guy can't coach.
Yep.
Excellent lead man here for Colorado State. Remember, was the assistant under Tim Miles. And picked up that first NCAA tournament victory.
Thanks for the subscribe.
lessons, too, to be learned for Texas in this game. Struggling through not shooting the ball well, but figuring out ways still to be effective. Again, the opponent dictated a lot of that, too, in regards to them being able to stretch this out. But on nights when it's ugly and the ball is not going in, you got to lean into your
Texas
defense
here trying to play keep away. Down by 11. 28 seconds to go.
It's only an 11-point game, so
Rams not fouling.
I want to say Texas kind of dominated.
Spin move.
Hunter fouled on the way in.
Hunter went up and around, and he gets it in.
For Texas Longhorn fans, this game was eerily similar to the Kansas State game in the Big 12 tournament, which was last Wednesday. Robbie Terry said he thought Texas was playing their best basketball until that game. Let a lead get away, double-digit lead. They were up 16 at the half. 4 minutes into this second half, back up 16. Colorado State made a run. And one more game for Team Cunningham as Hunter awaits his free throws. Hunter had a nice little run in that first half as well, including maybe the highlight of the night, a big dunk. In a game with not a lot of highlights, Hunter certainly had one. Kyan Evans will enter, the freshman for Colorado State. And Isaiah Stevens is going to get one last walk.
Yeah.
What a career at Colorado State.
Well, he'll always be able to walk back into the facility, to the gym, and see that number 4 hanging whenever they decide to retire.
56-44. This game is over.
Outstanding family.
Benjamin, thumbs up. Good job, Texas. Shorthorns will beat you. Go Big Orange.
So he has a bright future whether he's playing basketball.
Yeah, we got to get past St. Peter's first. We can't be looking towards that game. GG. GG. This game was ugly. It got good for a little bit.
With a handshake, Texas Longhorns. They will advance to the second round for the 3rd consecutive year. Had an Elite 8 run last year. Dylan Dessou injured, could not play in that game against Miami. Dessou is back. Rough game, but if you're going to be in a rough game.
That's it. Just like that. They turned it off. Alrighty. So that is it. Crazy, pitiful game. 40% from the field for Texas, 29.8% for Colorado State, 7% from the 3-point line. Man, they're going to struggle if they play us. If we get to play them, they're going to struggle. Especially, but man. But hope everybody's had a great day. Thanks so much for making this stream fun. Thanks for all the ones that chatted. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We appreciate you. We'll see you over there in just a little bit for the Tennessee versus St. Peter's. So let's go back here to the main screen. The stats are so bad, like it's not even worth going over. But congratulations, Texas, on a big win, 56-44. Colorado State ends their season. Their coach ends his career. And we'll see what happens over the next game. Does Tennessee play Texas in the next round? We'll see what happens. Does Barnes face his old team? We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to turn everything off, reset everything. Thanks to my lovely wife, Spain, for letting me do this all day long. I love you. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to the members. And thank you for watching. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. It's been a great time today. So much fun. And if you're watching on replay, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And for all NCAA content, until next time, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. See ya!